Okay, this is Monday. This is Monday, November 17th, 2025, 6:30 PM. Meeting of the Templeton Mass Conservation Commission at 160 Patriots Road, East Templeton, Mass, in the conference room.
Number one, you want to
Okay.
review the meeting minutes from 9:15?
Review of meeting minutes from 9:15. Has everybody had a chance to look them over?
Yeah, I make a motion, we accept the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
Hearing a motion and a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. How do you vote, Christoph?
Aye.
Joanne?
Yes.
George?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Good. Take those. Thank you. Mr. Andrews, number two.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, number two, notice of intent pending for Patriots Road. Oh, okay, the construction of a driveway crossing a wetland and the installation of a septic system within the buffer zone of a wetland.
Can I get a motion to reopen the public hearing?
So moved.
Can I get a second? Any further discussion? Hearing none. How do you vote, Christoph?
Aye.
Joanne?
Yes.
George?
Yes,
Dave?
Yes.
That is reopened. I have no further information and there is no representation. So I would recommend a motion to continue the public hearing to the next meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none on a motion to move this public hearing to the next one. How do you vote, Christoph?
Aye.
Joanne?
Yes.
George?
yes,
Dave?
Yes.
Very good. Mr. Andrews?
okay,
Three.
this is article number 3, COC Request 304-0384, Whitney Street Culvert Replacement Project.
With us this evening, we have the Templeton DPW Director, Bob Sozik, here to represent the request. If you guys have any questions in your packets, you'll see that there's some photos of a site visit that occurred on October 30th.
Make a motion that we issue the certificate of completions, compliance.
Second.
I have a motion and a second.
Sorry, one second.
Any discussion?
No.
I thought it was great.
Bob?
I just want to, if there are any of the residents are watching, the few residents in the business that was out there, they were very respectful and patient and understanding of the job. It was a long night. We had a little bit of pump trouble through the course of the event, but communication with your board and Jessica was very good. I'm glad to see it off my plate.
I
Yeah.
bet you are.
Yep.
The culvert, is it an open bottom culvert? Does it meet the stormwater standards?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Right now, the water table is high due to the blockage on the Gardner side, so I have no control over that. Gardner did have to pull a couple emergency permits to open it up, but they didn't sound like they're gonna continue to make that a regular maintenance thing. So keep an eye on the water level and hopefully it don't breach over the road.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Any further discussion? Hearing, of
Thank you.
course, on a motion to issue a COC for the Whitney Street order of conditions. How do you vote, Christoph?
Yes.
Joanne?
yes.
George?
Yes,
Dave?
Yes.
Very good. Why don't you pass that down and sign it? And you guys can pass back your packets and I'll put them in the folder.
And the sign just can be removed.
The sign can be removed. Yep.
Yeah.
You're good now. And you didn't have any erosion controls in there that need to be removed, so you're all set.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. And I'll get you the COC this week. I'll reach out to you.
All right.
Tomorrow. Packets, thank you. Thank you so much. Great. Mr. Andrews, number 4.
Number 4, COC request, number 3040390 for 379 Barre Road for a new house.
Very good. I'm gonna pass out these packets to you so you guys can look. You can take one and hand it down.
You inspected this one?
Yeah, I went out to this one. You can share one, but yes,
Two?
yeah.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
So let me get my paperwork here.
Okay.
So, no representation is present this evening, but
Yeah,
a site
okay.
visit did occur on November 12th. I did inspect the site. You can see by the photos that the erosion controls are still in, so I would recommend them removing that now. They really did stabilize the site. They have a full front lawn that's grassed and seeded and stabled. I did reach out to the applicants asking where the file number sign was, but they I couldn't see it when I was there, but it was actually just behind a pile of loam. So she sent me a picture that it's there and it's been constructed the whole time.
I think.
It was right on the left where they put the garage.
On the left.
Yeah, so I missed it. But it's there. We got a letter from the engineer that everything has been satisfactory, completed. And there's even an as-built in your packet that everything matches the garage and the dwelling. Obviously, the dwelling was gonna match because the foundation was already in.
I make a motion that we issue the certificate of compliance.
I'll second that.
Any further discussion? Sorry, just getting my life together. On a motion to issue the COC for 379 Barre Road, how do you vote, Christoph?
Aye.
Joanne?
Yes.
George?
Yes.
Dave?
Yes.
Very good. Want to take this and pass it?
I've driven by a couple times.
Yep.
Make the site. You did a nice job.
It-
Looks like a nice.
It really is nice, yeah. Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'll give you the wrong thing.
All the yellow line here.
Nope, it's just on the 3rd page. Sorry, I usually put it in the front, but I didn't. All right. Thank you. Very good. Mr. Andrews, number 5.
Number 5, COC request 3040375 lot 4, number 1065 King Phillip Trail for a single family home in the buffer zone. I have looked at that also.
This isn't the one by Keys Road.
No.
This is the one that's up from across the old Funnel School.
Joanne, share those.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, there were 4 of them that were put up there.
Yeah, so Georgia was kind of saying that this was one of the 4 houses that was built on King Phillip Trail by a builder.
Yeah.
And the builder sold all 4 houses, but never did the COCs for each of them. So now it has been sold and somebody was living in it, and now they are selling it to somebody else. And the paperwork came up again, and the second homeowners now want to complete it. So they at least did their due diligence. They hired Matt Morrow, and you know, he did the letter, and there's an as-built here that confirms. You want to see this?
Yeah.
Get that.
All right.
That everything's where it was. Now, the only thing that you know, happened
You are-
not in
you-
accordance with the order of conditions was it was sold without us being informed,
Yep,
you know,
but they didn't know any better.
and, there was, well issues. And so there was new drilling that occurred, but it appears it was on the opposite side of the house, so the farthest point away from the wetlands. So on the property, but probably not in our jurisdiction enough to make it warranted.
I make a motion that we issue the certificate of compliance.
Second.
Can my bad. I should have started with, we need to reopen the topic because this was from the September meeting. So
Make a motion, we reopen the topic.
Thank
because
you.
This was from the September meeting.
sorry. Can I get a
I'll
second?
second that.
Thank you. Sorry, everybody. Any further discussion to reopen the topic? How do you vote? Christoph, Joanne,
Yes.
George, Dave?
Yes.
Very good. And Christoph, if you want to do another motion, that's
I'll make a motion that we issue a certificate of compliance for this King Phillip Trail property.
thank you.
Second.
Joanne. Any further discussion? Nope. And my added discussion is the pictures was from the site visit on November 12th.
Okay. Was it snowing?
It was. Any further discussion? Hearing none, to issue the COC, how do you vote, Christoph? Joanne?
Yep.
George?
Yes,
Dave?
Yes.
Very good.
Want our papers back?
I will take everything back and put it in the file, and I'm going to hand this down to Dave, and he can start the signing. So there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Mr. Andrews, you want to read the topic of number 6? You want to take on and pass it to you? Number 6 is what? Agent updates. Yep, 1, 2, 3. And take one, that's it. Agent updates. My first is that as of October 1st, the drought status has changed. A large portion of Templeton has been reduced to the level 2 significant drought, while the balance has been reduced to a level 1 mild drought. Same thing, observations of no flow for any pending or incoming RDAs, ANRADs, NOIs may not be used to change the status of a perennial river or stream with riverfront area until level 0 status is again declared. Same as last time. Even though it's been reduced, we're still in a drought, so you can't change the status of any rivers or streams. I passed out to you what you all already know of, which is number 1, we had an emergency certification issued for in front of 236 North Main Street. It's for Mass DEP to clean up a hydraulic oil spill from a waste management truck in the buffer zone of a wetland. It didn't get in the wetland. It's about 60 or 70 so feet from it. They do all the cleanup. They do all the handling of it. I just reached out to them and added our paperwork to it. You all know because you came and signed. So I don't really have an update on that. It looks like the white sand that absorbed it is not there. Yeah,
Yeah,
thank
the-
you.
That originally came in and the fire chief responded, it's about 3 miles of leakage where he landed on North Main.
Yep.
They did excavate the soil and I think put some topsoil back down. everything's done, removed, but that's not all.
So our emergency cert allows them to dig in the buffer zone because they have to take soil samples.
Well, it's the beating.
The second emergency cert, for public information was issued to King Phillip Trail near the old Templeton landfill. This was directed by the health agent, for our Templeton DPW director here to breach a beaver dam. He can answer any questions, but, essentially, what's the plan this week?
Yeah, we just gotta, clip some branches to get to it. And, Wednesday or Thursday, we'll go out there with the mini and, try to open part of it up. We're not gonna be able to get the whole thing. I'm assuming once he lets it go, we'll follow, but it won't get all of it. That feeds down, property, Gray's property crosses the landfill road, which is also known as Pete's Way. And goes into Gray's on the opposite side.
And when the beaver dams, when you start to remove them, they're supposed to be done in only so many feet at a time, small increments.
Yeah, like I say, we're not gonna, this,
That one's been done before, about 10 years ago,
like I said, we're not gonna be able to remove the whole thing out with just a small portion of it, because the mini is, the arm on it's not that long. So, yeah, it's gonna be a small section.
Okay, that's good, because if you remove too much too quickly, what ends up happening is it just, everything goes downstream, it just washes everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I know there is regulations on how much
Yeah.
you can take down.
Yep. Any other questions for Bob Sozik on those? No. Okay, I'll take those back when you guys don't want them. My only other updates are that, I held my yearly conservation restriction monitoring visit at 138 Farnsworth Road on Thursday, November 6th. No issues were found, and that the fence that y'all approved in September of 2024 has been installed. It looks great, and no issues.
Is that Charlie Carroll's solar field?
Nope. It is, Jen Smith wanted a fence.
Just a. it's
Yeah,
just a-
and but she has a conservation restriction on her property, but the fence is not on the conservation restriction, it's just on her property.
just a fence between two houses.
Yep.
What's a conservation restriction?
So she has, essentially special rules and regulations, for her property alone.
I have a conservation restriction.
Joanne has one too.
Property too.
Is it
It-
because you
you
asked for it, or is it because?
Right, well, I was working in conjunction with preserving the North Crescent Wildlife Management
It's a
Area.
preserving thing.
And
Okay,
pretty much what you're doing is giving up your development rights to that property.
got it.
But there are certain uses that are allowable, like with us, we had put in the CI that we can do agriculture on our property and, so you can adjust it.
Okay, got it.
But it overall, it pretty much is you're giving away your development rights.
And there's certain types of,
Yep.
nonprofits that hold the conservation restriction. This specific one is, the Templeton Conservation Commission and North County Land Trust
Yeah,
is
okay.
hers.
Okay.
Joanne might have a different,
No, North County,
you have North County as well.
and she just came out.
There we go, see,
They monitor it.
once a year, just to make sure it wasn't developed.
And the chickens do pass.
And the chickens
regularly.
pass underneath, which is what we wanted for the
Mhm.
passage of wildlife. The stream crossing replacement, is currently occurring at 328 Baldwinville Road as approved by their order of conditions. That is Mr. Haley's property. So if you drive by, he's actively working on that. I think he's done. I think he's gonna,
Looks pretty nice.
yeah, I think he's gonna come for a COC.
Yeah.
But just in case anybody saw that, that's approved and he's working on that. You all know, but information for the public, that a site visit occurred. Mr. Andrews and I went to 102 Baldwinville Road for tree clearing questions. That's Mr. Gosh, who do we go for the tree clearing?
Mr. Clark's or son, was that, I
Yeah,
don't know what his name was, but yeah. one,
I know. it's just-
I know, geez,
The letter with 8 acres.
yeah. Yeah, so the area,
Yeah, you put
it's
the-
about 8 acres. The area is not in the wetlands or the buffer zone area to it. And so it's not in our jurisdiction. Furthermore, it doesn't qualify for a forestry cutting plan, which we would usually see in these scenarios for such large acres of tree removal, but it's because it's a change of use. So essentially it's forest and it's being converted into agriculture. They want to do their cows and pastures and things there.
He's supposed to be putting up a barn and then making pasture and,
Oh, Mr. Haley, that's who it is.
Huh?
Mr. Haley's property.
that's right, yes, that's who it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if anybody, in town sees this meeting and sees that cutting,
But if you see
it's
anybody
not
else
our
that's
jurisdiction,
kinda
it's not in the buffer zone or in a wetland. Thank
And I thought you wrote a very thorough letter
you so much.
that clearly stated that
Yeah.
they're perfectly within their rights to do what they're
Yeah,
doing.
I thought,
So
Mr.
we're-
Andrews and I thought that they were overly communicative, which was really great. They were asking
I-
questions up front and,
And you were
um,
overly communicative, but
we
There's-
tried to give them just basic advice about, like erosion controls and, keeping, maybe a buffer zone to the neighbors if they could and stuff like that, maybe informing their neighbors, best management practices, kind of all that stuff that we gave them. And just to kind of let us know when it was going to happen, just because sometimes I get calls and more information that I know than I can relay it to the public.
You're not gonna see any of it from the road.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah, so far down.
that's it for my member updates. Any chair or member updates, Mr. Andrews?
No, I don't think there's anything else that we need to update. I think everything's been good.
Good. Okay.
Anybody have anything to
Christoph?
talk about? No?
no, I
Any
don't think
questions?
so.
Okay. Joanne?
Just that the water quality certification was issued for the
Thank you.
dam maintenance repair at Cement Paper.
That's right. I did add it to the file. Thank you for catching that. Yep. And Dave?
We're in a partial drought.
Yep. All right. Our next meeting is Monday, December 15th at 6:30 PM. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Can I get a second?
Second,
On a motion to adjourn, how do you vote, Christoph?
Aye.
Joanne?
Yes.
George?
Yeah.
Dave?
Yes.
We are